Right, so you guys wanted a lovely van tour. I'm going to do it today because the sun's out and this is where I stayed last night in a lovely car park at work. I don't work at Mecca, but yeah, here we go. What's going on inside? I think the first thing that people always comment on is the actual real front door that's behind the outside door. This is taken off my house. This is the house that I rent out now, so I've obviously put a new door on for the tenants. Got a well homey feeling. Obviously it is my home, so mats in the front, painted. So let's go in. This is, I haven't really tidied it. I said I was going to tidy, but we've got, as you can see, we've got a bit of a lounge area on the left hand side. Got a table there at the back, which I'll be honest, I don't sit there too often. I normally just lounge in this area here. I've got my bed up there, so I'm 5'10", so it's really good to, I can just lay down there, so it's nice to be up there. And obviously when the heater's on, the heat does rise, so I stay nice and warm. And then if I have guests, I just have people pretty much crashing on there, really, just having a chill out. Saves hotels, doesn't it? That corner, kind of like a little desk, really, just a little area where I've just put all my books and a bit of storage. Got all my maps, because obviously I think a lot of you have seen that I go walking a lot, doing my mountain leader course. Great book by my friend Mike. Obviously if you haven't got this book already, he's got 2 books. His first book was about how he built his van, and then his second book is this one, is basically how to live and travel. So it's a really good book. I'd strongly recommend buying this. His first book is a downloadable book, so you can download that onto your iPad and stuff. And yeah, so moving on to this area, so we've got a bit of storage underneath. So we've got a couple of just normal kitchen units that I put in with a worktop. Solid worktop. It is heavy, but you know, I wanted it to be quite homey. My sink. As you can tell, I just left this morning, but this is how I would put things in the sink. It's actually not bad because when you're driving it doesn't fall off the top, but this is the sink I actually got from Morocco, if any of you have been following me on social media on Instagram. My cooker hob, great for just two hobs on the top. I'll just turn my gas off actually, but my gas bottle is underneath, and that's refillable from outside, so there's a pipe going into that. Refillable. Got a bit of water storage under there, which runs the 12 volt, and then obviously that just drains. Fridge. It's a LIEBHERR fridge from Germany, really good quality. Okay, so I do have 2 solar panels on the roof. It's quite a big roof, this one, so I just stuck them onto the top. So my power comes through the box here. So these 2 cables are from the solar panels that are joint up. Okay, put it down the wall, and the cables go into under this seating area here. So let's have a quick look. I don't know if you can actually see that very well, but I've got. Tell you what, let me get my torch to help you out. One of my walking torches, which is pretty cool. There we go. That's better. Okay, so we've got the two cables from the solar panel go into the solar charger. Okay, we've got an Epever 40 amp Mppt charger there, which is really cool. Really strongly recommend getting one of those. That then charges the 2 batteries. So I've got 2 Crown deep cycle batteries now. So these are 2 6 volts. I've joined them up to make 12. Obviously the amp hours are a lot better, so 220 amp hours each, so you've got 440 amp hours to play with. Split charger from the front, so that goes from the engine battery, and obviously when I'm driving it will charge it, and it'll do the reverse as well. So if you actually see the lights, actually that red light's on, that's now probably because my batteries in the front are maybe a bit low, so it's taking power from these and actually charging the ones at the front, which is pretty good. And then that little bit of a mess in the corner of wiring, that's just my 12 volts. So from the batteries, it goes into the the 12 volt divider. It splits up into 3, so I've got my lights, my aux and my pump for my sink coming off that. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Hey guys, thank you very much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it, looking inside the van. It's been long awaited, it's been over like nearly 2 years. So yeah, thank you. So I'm sat here editing the video and then realised I didn't do an ending, so thank you. I've just ordered my food, so I am in the van tonight. I'm just treating myself to free Wi-Fi and a nice pint. And yeah, hopefully we'll see you again soon. Remember to subscribe and see you soon.